Oulanyah Jacob Oulanyah is a Ugandan politician, agricultural economist, and a lawyer. He has been the Deputy Speaker of the Ninth Parliament of Uganda since 19th May 2011. Oulanyah is also the Member of Parliament representing the people of Omoro County constituency in Gulu District, a Choli sub-region in Northern Region. Little is known about him, but his background and education fact file point to a fact that he is a civilized and educated man. He was born in Gulu district on the 23rd of March 1965. He attended St. Joseph College Laibi, Dr. Obote College Boroboro, and Kolo Senior Secondary School for his O-level and A-level education. In 1988, he joined Makerere University, the oldest university in the East African community, where he studied economics. He graduated in 1991 with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Agriculture Economics. That same year, he entered law school, also at Makerere University, graduating in 1994 with a Bachelor of Laws degree. He served as Speaker of the University Students' Guild during his stay at Makerere. In 1995, he attended the Law Development Center where he obtained a postgraduate diploma in legal practice. His political career is vast and surrounded by lack and exploitation of opportunities that comes his way. Following his graduation from the LDC, Oulanyah worked as a lecturer at the center. During the same time frame, he began private law practice at the law firm of Oulanyah, Honoria and Company Advocates. In 2001, he entered politics by successfully contesting for the parliamentary seat of Omoro County in Gulu District on the Uganda People's Congress ticket. In 2005, he chaired the Parliamentary Legal Committee that recommended the constitutional amendments lifting the presidential term limits. He also participated in the peace talks between the government of Uganda and the Lord's Resistance Army rebels. In 2006, standing as a UPC candidate, he lost his re-election bid. In July 2006, he quit the UPC and joined the ruling National Resistance Movement. In 2008, he served as the chairman of the Commission of Inquiry into the controversial sublease of Kiseka Market, one of the municipal markets in the city of Kampala. In March 2011, Oulanyah was elected to represent Omoro County, Gulu District in the 9th Parliament. This time on the NRM ticket. He was elected as Deputy Speaker of Parliament on the 19th of May 2011. The controversies surrounding the political life of Jacob Oulanyah stems from the first month of his victorious election to the office of the Deputy Speaker. This was the famous oil bribery scandal in which the leader of government business in Parliament, John Patrick Mbabazi, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sam Kutesa, were accused of influencing tenders in the oil sector, a matter that he was supposed to give on his honest ruling on whether they were innocent or be interdicted.
When we started the Ninth Parliament, we gave the public a lot of confidence. So everybody came here. Even matters that we were going to court, they brought it here.
Whereas the matter ended up in court, refraining Parliament from discussing the matter that was before court. Oulanyah's tenure was never spared with absenteeism of members in the House every time he was to chair the House session. But what was supposed to be done if Parliament was to perform serious under his watchful eye?
But the real serious business should be after about 6 months and must end by the 4th year of Parliament.
Whereas it was a hard nut to crack, some bills that were urgently needed by government went through. These included, among others, the Public Order Management Bill, the Armed Pornography Bill 2011, the Armed Homosexuality Bill 2010, which was declared by court null and void because the House lacked quorum at the time it was passed, the Higher Education Finance Bill 2013, the HIV and AIDS Prevention and Control Bill 2010, the Petroleum Exploration, Development and Production Bill 2012, among others.
Done fairly well on the bills and possibly motions, but petitions we have not. We have petitions that have taken a long time, and it's embarrassing.
The mystery that surrounded Oulanyah's tenure in the chair of the Deputy Speaker could also be told from his perception of the manner in which MPs often posed questions to the leader of government business. In his own words, he always said that he's disturbed.
When you go to the House and when you are chairing the sessions of Parliament, and then you look at the way the debate is, people just come and they walk into the chamber and they start debate, which require no research. And that is why you spend a lot of time, everybody wants to speak on these same things, which is not good. I read the Hansard one day, I have stopped reading it. Read the Hansard of the 1960s Parliament, the first Parliament, read those Hansards and read our Hansards today. I'm being very honest here. Because for me, I like progress.
Following this perception, Oulanyah believes that the 9th Parliament he chaired as Deputy Speaker was a failure compared to the previous parliaments.
Because people who stood to speak, they spoke for Uganda, they spoke for its people. But now, sometimes people don't even want to speak on certain issues.
Indeed, many Ugandans lost hope in how the 9th Parliament transacted serious business. The question that lingered on the minds of many was whether the 9th Parliament was a rubber stamp or not.
I don't know why people make the rubber stamp thing to look negative. It is not. That's what Parliament does.
The flamboyant man believed that the 6th and 7th Parliament that played a significant role in riddling the country's growing democracy by abolishing the presidential term limits were exemplary as opposed to the 9th Parliament.
To date, people still go refer to them and they go and extract things from it. Is the Parliament I chair now, are the record going to be that which people will read and smile and read and take notes that this is what was said?
The suspension of 5 MPs was the biggest turning point in his political career. The date was October 3rd, 2013. The House had expected an apology from MP Semujunganda over misconduct. The vocal MP had just returned from his suspension. And the apology was too heavy to fall off the lips of the MP. It was not forthcoming.
The honourable member declined to do so. I hereby order the subject at hand to get the honourable member out of the chambers.
Called for the condemnation of Deputy Speaker's order to throw the MP out of Parliament violently.
Invite in actually security officers who were strangers to the house, and one of them was the bodyguard of the Mr. Sekandi.
And I was surprised that today maybe the anger was more than it had multiplied, that he even broke all the rules of Parliament and said Semuju must violently be evicted from Parliament.
This tempted opposition MPs to consider moving a motion that intended to revive the conduct of the Deputy Speaker Oulanyah.
But he has ashamed us, people of Northern Uganda. We have never had any speaker like this.
But now to go to the extent of applying the brutal force on a colleague member of Parliament, I think that is going far beyond.
Following this brewing political impasse in the face of the Deputy Speaker Oulanyah, he had vowed to stay the suspended MPs out of Parliament unless they apologized to him. It was on October 9th, 2013. In the afternoon, the House was scheduled to resume business. The situation was tense as both the suspended MPs and the Deputy Speaker Oulanyah were ready for a showdown. Heavily armed, and riot police officers had been deployed in and around Parliament. Meanwhile, one of the suspended MPs, a Aru County MP Odonga Oto, kept in the parliamentary regime working out for what he had envisaged to turn into a boxer war with the plain-clothes police officers.
And this is not the time for the faint-hearted. Those who are cowards, let them go back inside their mothers. We shall face these struggles.
My discussions with the leader of the opposition, and being what I am, and since I have found occasion to even apologize for things I have not done, sometimes just for the sake of peace, I have done that, and I don't feel any smaller because of doing an apology.
For Sibasi, Television, the capital, Kampala.